Hi, everyone. Welcome to the AT&T Countdown to Kickoff. We are well rested. Hopefully so is Atlanta United after 6 days off. Back to work tonight with another road match at DC United, the first time these clubs have met this year. And Atlanta United will be looking for their first win ever in the nation's capital. They're coming off a road loss Sunday night 2-0 to Chicago. But, Jason, the more and more we've talked about it, I think the more and more we've processed it over the week, the scoreline may have been a little bit unfair to Atlanta United. 2-0, I'm not saying Chicago didn't deserve to win, but Atlanta United certainly played well enough to at least get a point.
Yeah, 4 big chances for Chicago, 3 for Atlanta. They converted on 2, and Atlanta converted on 0. And it started badly, as we've seen many times. Eric Remedi with a turnover. Chicago starts the break. Fabian Herbers with a beautiful goal. 7th minute, Atlanta United is trailing. It's the last place you can be right now as you're trying to build confidence as a squad. Giving up these goals in the first 10 minutes, it's just a brutal way to go. 19th minute, Atlanta had a great chance. Adam John with the turn and volley that forces a massive save out of Shuttleworth. John takes it off of his thigh, spins, hits the volley, forces the save. Chicago, about 5 minutes before the break, where it looked like Atlanta had started to take control a little bit and bounce back after conceding early. They get caught in a little bit of miscommunication. You can see Fernando Meza step up. Looks like he's trying to catch Chicago Baric offside. George Bello doesn't step up. It's a goal for Chicago. A couple more opportunities in the second half, though. Atlanta could have pulled one back. Jake Mulroney had that first one. Volley goes narrowly over the bar. Nice little interplay here with Brooks Lennon putting in a cross. Adam John diving header, and it's an amazing save from Shuttleworth to get just enough to push it off of the post. Adam John robbed twice. Atlanta with one more opportunity in the 82nd minute. Cross into the back post. Franco Escobar, who had an earlier chance as well that narrowly missed, tried to get a lot of power behind that header, just pushes it wide, and Atlanta can't find answers to conceding early and then conceding another one. 4 big chances for Chicago. Atlanta had 3, but Bobby Shuttleworth had a big night. Atlanta couldn't find the back of the net.
And Adam John, a little unlucky. We even said during the broadcast, poor Adam, what does he have to do to score? He had 2 really good chances. Shuttleworth just a tiny bit better. So that brings us to this evening in D.C. This is typically the point of the AT&T Countdown to Kickoff, where we would do the injury report. Well, we have good news for you. Miles Robinson and Jurgen Damm both back tonight. Ezequiel Barco, Mateus Josetu are not. So that leads to this starting 11.
That gets us into the 11 with Brad Gazan, George Bello, Miles Robinson, Anton Walks, Franco Escobar, your back line, Jeff Larentowicz, Mo Adams, Emerson Heineman, your midfield, Brooks Lennon on the right side, John Gallagher on the left, Adam John up top. That's the way we're expecting it. The thing about this group is you do have a little bit of flexibility in different areas. We know if the situation calls for it, Franco Escobar can tuck inside as a center back. We know that Mo Adams can sit deeper and Jeff Larentowicz can push higher. We've seen Jeff Larentowicz drop into the back line. You've got a lot of different ways this can come out, but having Lennon on that right side, having Gallagher out wide on the left, creating opportunities for Adam John, and especially getting George Bello and Franco Escobar forward, the flanks feel like a big opportunity for Atlanta United tonight to try to take advantage of a DC team that hasn't been all that great defensively.
Yeah, let's zero in on the flanks a little bit with the players to watch. Now, Jake Mulroney is not in the starting 11. You'll notice that he's on the bench. But the way things have gone lately, Jason, I would figure he's going to appear in this match at some point tonight as a substitute. Let's talk about Jake Mulroney first and the players to watch.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a surprise to see Jake Mulroney early in the second half because of what he brings to the table with his pace and his dribbling ability. DC's a team that is very poor against the dribble, one of the worst in the league. Atlanta United's one of the better teams on the dribble. Those 1v1 opportunities will be critical, and Mulroney, with that combination of pace with the dribbling ability, will create opportunities when he comes in. And he can get to goal, too. And what we've seen lately from Jake Mulroney, come inside and look for his own shot rather than just look for the cross. He'll earn set pieces. He'll get goal-scoring opportunities, but Mulroney, more than anything on a night like tonight, will be asked to give some energy in that second half. This is a team that, does have to balance tonight's match with a home match on Wednesday, with a match next weekend, a very crowded schedule. You're going to be looking at how many minutes people can go. When you turn to the bench, you're looking for impact. Jake Mulroney can bring you that impact tonight.
As far as DC is concerned and their players to watch, DC is a team that doesn't have a lot of goal scorers. In fact, their leading goal scorer on the season only has 2 on the year. They've not been in very good form lately. Usually when we talk about teams like that, we like to focus on the goalkeeper. And Billy Hamid's been a very good goalkeeper against Atlanta United.
Yeah, Bill Hamid's had a little bit of a rougher year than he's accustomed to this season. You get to see the goals that he conceded against New England late, and neither one are really his fault. I mean, Bill Hamid has played the Superman role many times for DC United, especially against Atlanta over the years. He can't do everything, and when you're giving up chances like the ones we're seeing right now, there's only so much you can do. He is capable of the spectacular, whether it's from a set piece as we see here, the run of play. He's got to get some help defensively in front of him. He's got to get more help defensively. We're expecting to see the veteran pair of Steve Birnbaum, Frederick Briant in front. Is that going to be enough? When it breaks down, he can make saves like this one against Nashville with Alistair Johnston, getting somehow low to that corner to keep that out. Hamid had one of the best performances I've ever seen live as a goalkeeper against Atlanta at Bobby Dodd. When DC beat Atlanta the last time they beat Atlanta in Atlanta. Hamid was unbelievable, and it shows you the quality and the importance of a goalkeeper who can make a couple of those game-changing saves that keep you in a game. And Bill Hamid can do that for DC. It's very easy to get frustrated when Hamid is on because he will take goals away from you that you're already celebrating.
Right. And sadly, it feels like more than a few times this year for Atlanta United, they've seemed to face the opposing goalkeeper on their best night of the year. Hopefully that won't be the case tonight. Okay, tools to the match. You touched on dribbles and DC being so poor against the dribble earlier in the AT&T countdown to kickoff. So Atlanta United completing dribbles tonight will be very important.
Yeah, 1v1 opportunities for Atlanta United. It will be very important for the guys tonight. Emerson Hyndman is one who gets overlooked at times in those situations. We've talked about Mulroney. John Gallagher is a player who likes to take people on the 1v1. These are going to be the situations where Atlanta can open the game up. Brooks Lennon, another one who can get forward in those opportunities. Atlanta's got to get down the flanks, and when it's Hyndman stepping out wide, when it's George Bello, when it's Franco Escobar bombing forward, sometimes Jeff Larentowicz can be known to drop out wide and put in a cross. Atlanta has to look for those chances because what it does, it's twofold. We see the John Gallagher chance against Dallas right here, and Gallagher has that ability to come inside as well and get goals for himself. When you show that you can win the 1v1s, it opens up space for you. When you show that you can win the 1v1s out wide, it opens up space centrally. Then you can pick your spots, and you can pick your spots both for your wide players like Lennon and Gallagher. They can come in. Your George Bello, your Franco Escobar, they can underlap as opposed to overlapping all the time. It gives you more options in the final third, and that's something Atlanta has needed. You don't have a lot of the creativity at the moment. Jurgen Damm coming off the bench tonight could be a big option for Stephen Glass. You don't have Ezequiel Barco and his 1v1 ability. You've got to find those 1v1 opportunities and make the most of them. The matchups are pretty good tonight. Gallagher, Lennon, Bello, Escobar are the 4 you're looking for in those spots, along with Emerson Hyndman. Don't sleep on Emerson Hyndman in the 1v1.
And DC tonight starting a 17-year-old and a 16-year-old, so some youth and inexperience in their lineup, anchored, of course, with Billy Hamid, their veteran. Julian Gressel, by the way, not in the starting 11 tonight for DC United. It is a beautiful night in the nation's capital. This will be the first time we've played at Alley Field, and the conditions have been perfect. So hopefully that will help Atlanta United tonight. We will see you on the radio at 7 p.m. for the kickoff. For Jason Longshore, I'm Mike Conti. We'll see you Wednesday night back here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium for the next edition of the AT&T Countdown to Kickoff.